Welcome back to our Father's Day salute here on TCM. I'm Alicia Malone, and our next movie dad is one that I'm sure many can relate to. He's a single parent, in this case, a widower, who is looking for love, though it's his child who is playing matchmaker. From 1963, it's appropriately titled The Courtship of Eddie's Father. Director Vincent Minnelli was given the novel of the same name by MGM producer Joe Pasternak. Minnelli found Mark Tobey's book to be both warm and winning and knew it had potential similar to Minnelli's earlier hit Father of the Bride. He reunited with two of his collaborators, Glenn Ford and screenwriter John Gay, from a much more serious film they'd all made the year before, The Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. The trio soon got to work on our film, with all three being happy to lighten things up a bit. Glenn Ford stars as a single dad who is learning to raise his young son after his wife dies. The boy, played by little Ronnie Howard, desperately wants a new mum, and the potential candidates include Shirley Jones, Stella Stevens, and Dina Merrill. Despite his young age, Ronnie Howard was already a Hollywood veteran. He made his screen debut in 1956 before his fourth birthday. When our film came out, he had just turned 9 and was also in the cast of one of TV's most popular shows at that time, The Andy Griffith Show, where he played Andy's young son, Opie. And this was the second time Howard worked with Shirley Jones, having played her little brother the year before in The Music Man. Today, of course, he's much better known for his work behind the camera as the Academy Award-winning director Ron Howard. Okay, let's watch from MGM in 1963. Here they all are in The Courtship of Eddie's Father. Shirley Jones wasn't particularly excited about the prospect of working in comedy, but there's no denying her skill in the genre after watching The Courtship of Eddie's Father. Despite her self-proclaimed lack of interest, she was lovely here, and she did appear in quite a few comedies, including A Ticklish Affair with Gig Young and Bedtime Story with David Niven and Marlon Brando. And who can forget her great comedic and singing work in the 1970s TV show The Partridge Family, which, like ours, is another story about a single parent. And as we just saw, among Vincent Minnelli's many talents as a director is working with children, especially in sequences where the child is required to cry. Little Ronnie Howard crying over that goldfish certainly harkens back to one of Minnelli's great movie hits, the musical Meet Me in St. Louis. In that one, TCM's good friend Margaret O'Brien memorably cries at the thought of the family moving away from their beloved hometown. And stay with us, we have more Father's Day films coming up on TCM. Up next, it's William Powell as a dad in one of his own favorites of all the movies he made.
Next on TCM, Life with Father, then Father of the Bride, and later, To Kill a Mockingbird. TCM's bringing you the mother of all Father's Days tonight.